In Thailand, over 70 private enterprises have been carrying out activities for conservation of biodiversity, including preservation of plant and animal genetic resources, ecosystem restoration, enhancing awareness and knowledge on biodiversity, fostering sustainable use of biodiversity component, and sponsoring relevant researches. These actions have enabled the business sector to contribute to efforts of international community in halting the loss of biodiversity through socially and environmentally responsible business practices. These actions were also presented at the side events during the conference of the parties of the Convention on Biological Diversity at the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th meetings.
Hi, I'm Serena. Oh wow, I love to see a growing tree in the forest. Wow! Hi, I'm Sophia. A healthy forest provides a natural environment for everyone.
PTT Public Company Limited stands out as the leading voluntary organization which is carrying out 400,000 acres of reforestation projects to honor His Majesty the King during 1994 to 2002. Reportedly, more than 200 million saplings were planted and gradually thrived in order to increase the forest areas of Thailand. PTT continuously monitors the project in order to ensure that the forested area is maintained and moving forward towards further sustainable implementation. In 2012, PTT established the PTT Forestry Institute Project, or FOI, to maintain reforestation and conserve the forestry resources in collaboration with the local communities. Initially, in 1994, PTT executed the Royal Initiative Project on vetiver grass utilization along with the reforestation project and planted along the Thai-Myanmar gas pipeline route in Kanchanaburi province in 1996. With the success of this project, PTT has cooperated with the related parties, government, and local communities in order to promote soil and water conservation through the development and promotion of vetiver utilization under Royal Initiative Project from 2007 to the present. The education and awareness program has been carried out under the Green Globe Award for more than 16 years through the selection of outstanding individuals, community groups, and media representatives who were role models for conservation of soil, water, and forest. They were praised and honored in order to show appreciation and provide encouragement for others to follow. The Electricity Generating Authority of Thailand have been replanting and restoring over 640 square kilometers of forest land since 1994. The state's enterprise also built more than 10,000 water retention dikes in the head of watershed area and participated in the Plant Genetic Conservation Project under the royal initiation of Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirinthorn, or RSPG, with conservation of rare plant species around 12 dams nationwide, accounted for roughly 35 square kilometers of areas for in situ conservation for the species. Life was returned to the land with forest replantation over an area of 1.6 square kilometers in Rayong province. Volunteers from Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production Limited contribute to ecosystem restoration by planting 10,000 trees in the efforts to enhance resilience of head watershed areas and mitigate climate change. กรุงไทย Bank's employees and their families planted trees and participated in studies of nature to enhance their environmental awareness and social contribution. The Siam Commercial Bank provided support to secure seedlings from the Western Forest Complex in efforts to protect Thailand's largest forest land. In 2014, over 8,000 seedlings were made available for such efforts. PTT Global Chemical Public Company Limited enabled planting of over 6,000 trees in an area of 65.6 square meters, construction of 57 water retention dikes, and establishment of Phytochemical and Biodiversity Learning Center located in a 4 square kilometer plot of land in Rayong province.
Look! Sparkling water! It's so pretty!
SCG Chemicals, a subsidiary of the Siam Cement Group or SCG, built water retention dikes to enhance water storage in dry season and mitigate flooding in the rainy season. This effort is a testament of mutual supportiveness between industries and natures, as commercially funded dikes contribute to reduction in forest fire and facilitate repopulation of wildlife and vegetation. The firm also ensured environmentally sound mining practices with designation of buffer zones. Water retention dikes and salt licks made available at Salak Pra Wildlife Reserve in Kanchanaburi Province and at Khao Chamao Khao Wong National Park in Rayong Province. The Electricity Generating Public Company Limited combined the expertise in power generation with forest protection by enabling conservation of 52.8 square kilometers of forest land in Chiang Mai Province, while ensuring electricity supply of 20 kilowatt to each local community around the forest.
Wow! I hope this stays like this forever.
The study of biodiversity has been conducted under the Thong Pa Poom Western Complex project, where the area of along a major gas pipeline has been turned into 30,000 acres of forest sanctuary. Researchers have discovered spring water areas that is valued for its high biological diversity. For example, new species of plants and animals. Some rare ferns of various species along the PTT gas pipeline have indicated that the environment has recovered. According to the success of the Thong Pa Poom project, PTT and BRT have implemented another biodiversity research project at Khao Nan National Park and Khanom Beach in Nakhon Si Thammarat Province. The study of cloud forests in Khao Nan led to ecology and ecosystem discoveries of around 1,587 species. Within the Khanom Beach area, 719 types of marine life forms were identified and found. Vulnerable species, such as the pink dolphin, create a high value of tourism to Khanom local communities. The Sirina Rashini Mangrove Ecosystem Learning Center is located in Pranburi District, Prachuap Khiri Khan Province, with the collaboration between PTT, the Forestry Department, the Department of National Park, Wildlife and Plant, and local communities in order to restore the abandoned shrimp farm to renew mangrove forest. Moreover, the variety of biodiversity in the center has been shown to be over 20 plants, 65 benthic animals, 19 fish, and 15 bird species, which have since returned to the mangrove area. Krung Thai Bank's employees participated in coral rehabilitation at Samet and Gam Islands, and in mangrove reforestation in Bangpu District. New generations of the youth demonstrated their voluntary spirit and environmental awareness by participating in mangrove reforestation and building of artificial coral reefs. Toxin-free plastic pipes were used to provide nursery sites and shelters for aquatic life in an effort to restore marine environment and to generate income for local fishery in Rayong province. Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production Limited employed local knowledge in building artificial shelters for fish and in releasing marine species with the view to enhance marine biodiversity as well as quality of life and economy of local communities in the coastal areas in southern Thailand. These included the release of mud crabs and sea turtles in Chumphon province and millions of shrimps and sea bass at Nakhon Si Thammarat province, as well as building of artificial shelters for marine species and the release of sand crabs in Songkhla province. Artificial corals, artificial shelter made from coconut and bamboo fences were employed to restore marine and coastal ecosystems, including nursery sites for aquatic life along the coastlines of the Gulf of Thailand and the Andaman Sea. Sand crab banks were also established for 99 local communities to promote sustainable use of natural resources and ensure food security.
Fishes, turtles, they look so happy.
20 buoys were installed to accommodate anchoring and to protect coral reefs in important diving sites at Tau Island. In 2013, pig farms employed biogas technology to reduce greenhouse gas emission by 260,333 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent per year, while saving 84 million baht in electricity cost and preventing discharge of sludge and wastewater into the environment. The Siam Commercial Bank promoted 264 communities in the Western Forest Complex to adopted environmentally harmonious and non-destructive livelihoods, including traditional weaving, organic farming of herbal plants, and cultivation of organic vegetables. Wastewater treatment was carried out with a commitment to ensure efficient use of water, improvement of the treatment system, and reuse of treated effluent. Riparian Surveillance Front is constantly watchful of change in water flow and remain vigilant to any possible flooding by working with communities in the Bangkok metropolitan and adjacent provinces in dredging waterways. The business sector in Thailand is pleased to contribute to the efforts of the public sector in restoring and halting biodiversity loss. The sector recognizes biodiversity as natural asset of significant importance of sustainable development and in ensuring food, economic, and health security for prosperity of present and future generations.
Living in harmony with nature is important for future generations. Yes, Sophia, you are right. We need to look after our environment. We hope you look after it too.